Time now for the question of the day, brought to you by Painted Skies Dental Center, online at paintedskiesdental.com.
All right, there we go. Whoa, bright lights. Remember Gizmo from Gremlins? Bright light. Yeah, no. Oh, geez, Gino, that was bad. All right, good morning. It's Ernesto and Gino waking you up. Time now for our question of the day. So I get asked this quite a bit because somebody's like 27 years. I mean, the number 27 has been thrown around like nothing this past week on Farewell Week. And yesterday when we were over at Lorenzo's, which by the way has great Italian food, great pizza, great specials, and also try the meatball specials, 20% off, tiramisu specials as well. Not that I paid attention to that.
Sausage sandwich for lunch?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I go for the chicken sandwich. That's my favorite.
Yeah.
So, Vince did a great job of hosting a great party for us yesterday, and we thank him from all of us here at Adams Radio Group. I also want to thank Edmundo Resendez from KRWG, our good friend, and Steve Montanez, who's got his own property rental stuff that helps you out. I want to thank them for letting us come out there and enjoy some great times that we had yesterday and a lot of reminiscing. But it did lead to that question, how many jobs have I had? Or how many jobs have you had? That's the question of the day. How many jobs have you had? Working in your whole life, since you started working, getting a paycheck, how many jobs have you had? And Gino had to think a little bit about this one for a while. What were you thinking, Gino? What did you find?
Well, there were a couple of things I was thinking. One, when I ran out of, fingers and toes, I was going like, man, I think I've worked at quite a few places. And then I started thinking about the big question is, how many places have you worked at? And I can only recall 3 because I'm not counting. 4, because I'm not counting the college stuff that you were doing at the time with News 22 and other stuff. So because you didn't really get paid for that. So I came up with 4 for you, and I don't know. I was on 25 when I stopped counting for me.
4 for you and 25. Okay, 4 for me and 25 for you.
That's what I came up with.
All right. Well, think about this. How many jobs have you had? If you're right out there right now, I want to know. I wonder if somebody is actually into the 30s or something like that. I don't know. I still think you had 25.
I had you know what? I would be pretty darn close. But like I said, well, one, I'm a little bit older than you.
That's true.
Been working a little bit longer than you. And there was those point in time where I was trying to be a rock star in Phoenix. So, just about any job I could go ahead and grab. That would last for 2 or 3 weeks sometimes would be something that I would do.
All right. Text us at 575-523-KGRT, 575-523-5478. How many jobs have you had? I've had, believe it or not, my adult life. I don't know if Gino's right. We're going to find out the exact answer during Your Country Morning's Trending. Good morning, Patty. Good morning. Hope you're doing well. Hope your part is feeling there. All right. We're getting some text messages here.
Let me see. Nothing yet.
All right. Well, we got the birthdays coming up. We got a special one today that I'll let you know about here in a second. And, of course, we want to know, 575-523-KGRT, how many jobs have you had? Let us know. 575-523-KGRT. We'll get to that this morning. Your Country Morning Trending starts right now.
Red hot.
All righty.
Okay, I think there should be a side note. How many jobs do you think Ernesto has had?
Like a question, they don't win anything for it.
No, there's nothing to win on that other than the pride of saying, like, I thought so.
All right. Good morning, Dean. Good morning. I wonder how many jobs Dean has had. I'm going to say Dean or Patty has had. How many jobs have you guys had? Yeah, man. Let us know how many jobs you had. All right, there you go. Let's see. In my lifetime, Patty says she's had 10 or more. Not sure right now.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm looking. Oh, good. That's good. I'm glad.
Yeah, because if I'm going back to high school, for me, and then when I lived in Phoenix, when I lived in Houston, when I lived here, and then some of those times in between radio jobs where I had basically just, worked wherever I could get an opportunity to. Yeah, there's a lot of them in there.
I think I now can tell you, Gino, without any doubt, including the job that I have right now, that's not the one that I'm getting, but the one that I've been helping out with for the last couple of months. I am at 5 jobs. So you would
5
be
jobs.
close.
So which one did the one that's coming up is that the one that I missed?
Yeah.
Okay. So
no, not the one coming up. That one's going to be number 6.
That's going to be number 6.
Yeah, no, but there was a one that you missed there, and I think what people. Okay, if you want to know how.
Oh, okay. I know that one now.
Okay, there you go. Good morning, Amy. Good to see you this morning. Dean, I've had 11. Dean's had 11 jobs. How many he's had? Wow. Okay, let's see. Text messages are coming in. I want to thank people for reminding me about that. 16 in 40 years. That's a lot.
That is a lot.
There you go, Lori.
Well, no, not really. Like I said, I'm up to around 25 to 30. I lost count.
Yeah, duh. Yeah, 2030. I'm like I said, it's funny because I used to remember, when I did hiring a lot, I would get those what's it called? I would get those resumes, and I would look at some of them. I'd be like, man, oh man, you're on your 5th job for working, and just the last 3 months. That was the problem. That
could be an issue. That could be.
That's what I'm saying. I'm sure there's people that are in the 30s and 40s on this number here.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I remember at one time I had 3 jobs at the same time. Right. And others.
I had one person text in 4 jobs: delivered papers, Pepsi, U.S. Army, and NASA. All right, there you go.
And your service in the Army absolutely is a great job. Thank you for your service.
No doubt. All right. So, question of the day: how many jobs have you had? Good morning, Mon. All right. Let's talk about some of our coworkers. How many jobs do you think Joey had? The guy who's going to replace me here. How many jobs do you think he's had?
Is Joey?
Uh-huh.
That's a good question because I'm not sure if I'm counting some of his NMSU stuff that he's done.
Yeah. I'm going to say Joey's at 10.
10?
Yeah.
10.
And then Jackie, I bet Jackie is like at 15.
15?
Jobs, yeah.
Do we want to guess on Scott? Because he's been working radio for a while too.
Scott's been working radio. Yes, he has.
Yeah.
But Scott's got to be like at the 20s.
Okay, we got another one in 6. Paper Route, First Supermarket, Kmart Audio, Vought Corp, Wismer, U.S. Army, Bob's Auto Rebuilders. There's another one on the text there.
I've had 4 jobs starting working since I was 18. I'm now 27. There you go.
See, yeah,
which is a good number to have.
But see, when I'm getting those resumes, and I was always focused on what job I'm getting at. So there would be some things that I wouldn't necessarily put on the resume. Like I'm not going to necessarily put that I was a cook at the bowling alley for a while. But if I'm working on the radio job, then I've had 5 jobs, and that's what I'm going to focus on.
Our general manager, how much do you think jobs she's had?
Oh,
I bet she's in her 20s.
Good question.
She's got to be in the 20s of the number of jobs that she's had.
I would guess somewhere in there, double digits at least.
Oh, definitely double digits.
Yeah.
At least double digits. But I mean, she's done a lot of things. Plus, she worked in LA for a while too.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
And I'm going to guess that she probably went from a couple jobs and back and forth in LA. So. All right.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Like I said, you're going to be thinking about this all day. How many jobs have you had? So, Dean has said he's had 11. Okay. Amy says she's had.
Oh, I want to see this one.
Baloney.
9.
Well, I think she's done
9. I'm trying to think about that.
You're not going to start thinking about this. While you're thinking about this and putting it in, it's a good question today. So, 9 jobs. No, I think Amy's had like about 13. She's had way more than me. Like I said, I'm only going to number 6 right now. So
yeah, number 6, which is
but there's like
an amazingly low number.
But what's funny is how many jobs I've had in addition to radio.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. There's also, like I said, we're not necessarily counting
at you. By the way,
now we're probably we're not counting the jobs and the volunteer stuff.
No, I'm talking about jobs where I got a paycheck and I made money. Yeah,
exactly.
And I had to do a lot of those things. So,
yeah, there's a lot of those little ones I think that could be out there. What was obviously you're going to say, this job was probably your favorite and worst.
Well, it's hard when you're only 27. You don't have many choices. No, I enjoyed like when I did women's basketball for New Mexico State University. I enjoyed doing that. I was telling one of the new guys that we have working here that, I enjoyed doing that. I also enjoyed when I did television over in El Paso.
That was
working at Channel 4. So,
and I used to help you out with those games on occasion because I would be running your stats on that. That was actually a lot of fun.
Yeah,
I don't think I got paid for that, so that would be a volunteer one.
That would be a volunteer one. No, we're talking about actual paid jobs that you've had to do. So let's see. Teaching was awesome. Okay, there you go.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. Let's go to some of the big headlines this morning. Mark Wahlberg tells WBZ that he hopes to make a movie about the New England Patriots head coach Bill Belichick. The biopic would chronicle Bill's life rise to fame.
I'd watch that.
Bill's a boring guy, though. I mean, what are you going to really get out of it?
Is he? You've got some controversy in there.
I'm sure, but it's still like, how you doing? How's it going? Get off my team. I can win without Tom. There you go.
Yeah, everybody will watch it just to find out who plays Tom.
Exactly.
Yeah.
WLNS says Kit Kat is launching a new flavor called Blueberry Muffin. Why? Because they can. The candy bar tastes like blueberry cake batter with a graham cracker cookie placed folded into it. Ugh.
Look, there are literally hundreds of Kit Kat flavors when you get outside of the U.S. So, and there's a couple of places that I've seen champagne flavored Kit Kats and everything else. So, blueberry cake batter, I'd be willing to try that one. It sounds good.
Let's see. The Daily Mail says Kim and Khloe Kardashian got booed by onlookers yesterday as they entered the Jimmy Kimmel Studios for an interview. The Kardashians, of course, ignored the boos because they don't care. They're making money anyway.
If you've got, they have the I don't care kind of money right in there. But I'm happy to say that I have not watched one episode of the Kardashians ever, and my brain
You're
cells
living
are
a
better
pretty
for
healthy
that.
life, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Don't tell Ryan Seacrest that. Deadline Hollywood says Billy Crystal was doing an interview with Bob Costas for HBO Max when he called Will Smith's slap of Chris Rock an assault. A most disturbing incident for sure. It was an assault I've experienced. I hosted the Grammys 3 times, and I've been thrown things.
Yeah.
You know what? He's the expert at the Grammy hosting. He would know this for sure.
Yeah, and still has one of the most iconic lines ever as a Grammy host when they were announcing the number of people that were watching the Grammys, and he said, "Oh, is the game over?"
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what he said. The Daily Mail newspaper says Betty White's estate is going to be auctioned off. Over 1,500 pieces of clothing, jewelry, and memorabilia will be sold in Beverly Hills in late September. A director's chair from the Golden Girls is expected to sell for $2,000, as is a Golden Girls pilot script.
Oh, that's going to go for more than that. There are so many Betty White fans out there that they're gonna go way more.
I can already
than
tell
that.
a lot of these proceeds are going to go to help take care of whatever debts that were left, which I didn't think there was very many, but a lot of it. Remember, she donated a lot of her money to like animal care and stuff.
Oh yeah,
so
she was a big.
She had already set up everything.
Yeah, so I'm sure a lot of animals are going to get helped out by that as well.
Yeah. Okay. And let's see. Okay, I'm just looking at all the. I'm gonna go. What's funny is I got to look at my personal Facebook too as well, because sometimes people go on there and tell me what they put in. Let's see. Gabriel 2 FN many. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I'm not quite there, Gabriel, as far as that goes, but I am up the numbers in there.
Yeah. Like I said, nobody. What's funny is I think the average number, if we had to go to this question, how many jobs you've had, I say the average number is around 10 now.
Maybe
I'm going to say the
10.
average number is getting up there because people like to, and especially with millennials, that number is going to go up to like 15 or 20 because they're going to try so many different things.
Well, that's part of growing up. That's part of when you're younger, when you're in high school and you're in college. You're working these jobs to, one, figure out kind of a career path, and two, to survive. Working the jobs that you had in college as you're learning about things and where you want to get your career to go. So those are the times when you have a lot of jobs, and then you get that career path. And I think my mom told me this a couple of times, that as an adult, you kind of go through 3 major career changes in your lifetime.
All right. We're going to have fun reading these on the air. Have yourselves a great one. We're back tomorrow. 2 more episodes left to go, folks. I got some final. I think we're going to have one more good final question of the day. And then Monday, it'll be something about beating me up. So, and then if they have any sense of humor, somebody's going to come in here and fire me before I even get to that last one. So we'll see if that happens.
I can say it for you if you want.
What?
You're fired.
Nah,
not
doesn't
the
work.
same.
Not the same. Have yourselves a good one. Talk to you later.